Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this debate. Today, motion in this House believes that European children can make a difference and save the environment. Let's start with the first speaker of the proposition team. Good morning, everyone. I am George Sefiotis, and I am here to speak in favor of the opinion that European children can save the environment. First of all, we should use the public means of transport to go to school, or go to school either on foot or by bike. If we do this, we exercise at the same time and we keep fit. In few European countries, children take the metro to go to school. They can meet their friends in the metro and make the relationship stronger. I strongly believe we should try this in every school. If we do simple things, we can reduce the gas emissions in the air and protect the atmosphere in general. It's time teenagers did something about the environment before it's too late. Vote for us. Let's go on with the first speaker of the opposition team.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Henia Donato, and I'm here to explain why children cannot do anything about our planet. European children cannot save the environment. First of all, factories in Europe produce gases that pollute the air so much that we can't do anything about it. How can we start taking the back when we have all these factories in Europe that destroy the planet? Also, children can go to school on foot. They may live far away or it may be very cold. Don't forget the countries in Northern Europe where it gets so cold in winter. How can children go to school on foot? Finally, I would like to say that students have a lot of homework and studying, and they cannot waste their time. Vote for us.
Let's continue with the second speaker of the first team.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Davis. I am here to give more arguments for protection of the environment. I understand why some kids may be skeptical about this, but there are also things we can do here. First, we can turn off the lights. We leave a room or use our computer less. If everybody did that, we could block pollution in Europe. Secondly, we mustn't spend so much water when we take a shower. We need clean water to drink, bath, and cook. If we don't protect the water, how can we survive? How animals will survive? Thirdly, we should recycle, not throw rubbish away. If we recycle, we can make rubbish useful again. We could make a lot of useful things out of recycled materials like musical instruments, notebooks, or basic cases. Our education is endless and we can make use it.
We're running out of time.
Yes. Don't you think this is that by every European kid we help the environment? If millions of people did that, pollution would be less. Vote for us.
Let's go on with the second speaker of the second team.
Hello there, I'm here to speak about the environment. First of all, it seems to me we cannot save the environment. Children cannot do without some comforts such as clean water or electricity. They have so much in their mind with their study and their program that they cannot be occupied with thinking about spending less. How can children use their computer less when they have to write their homework or relax in Facebook with their friends? It seems to me this is impossible. Finally, I am not so sorry children in Europe have free time to clean the beaches or recycle. It is boring and it's a waste of time for us. Kids are already so stressed about school. Governments are responsible for these things, and children in Europe should be occupied with their study and their daily routine. Adults should care about these things and not children. Vote for us.
Now we will have the summary of the two opinions. Let's listen to the first speaker of the first team.
Hello everybody, I am Jim Lorasea and I am here to summarize the points of my team through the protection of the environment by the children. The first speaker said that children could use the bus, metro or go to school on foot and not the cars that pollute the air. This way gas fuels could be let children come practice daily and go to school together with their friends, which is so fun. Our second speaker said that European children could do something every day in order to help the environment. They can turn off the lights when they leave their room. They recycle organized projects to pick up the rubbish, protect the water, and spend less time out of the computer. Spending less time on the computer and more time thinking about ways to use rubbish makes them more creative.
We're running out of time.
Yes, 1 minute. All these simple steps can be important to help us succeed. Let's start teenagers and make the difference. Vote for us.
Finally, we will listen to the first speaker of the second team, who is going to summarize their points again.
Hello everybody, I am Diego Nature and I am here to summarize the points of my team against the protection of the environment by the children. Our first speaker says that Europe factories produce gas fumes that cannot be controlled. Our third, as kids could be dropped in the ocean. We have no hope of stopping the climate change. Our second speaker says that the students have a lot in the mind. They cannot focus on the environment when they have a lot of fun. Also, they like using the computer. They cannot turn it off to save electricity because they need to relax. Finally, governments are responsible for taking measures about the environment and not the children. It's really sad, but it's the truth. And we have no idea if vote for us.
Is there anyone from the audience who would like to say something? Yes, please.
I think we can save the environment if we don't cut trees because trees give us the oxygen.
Yes.
I believe that children can make a difference because they can recycle plastic, paper, glass, and aluminum.
Yes.
In my view, children can help because in Europe, children can organize projects at school to help people realize problems from pollution.
Now we have to vote. If you think European children can make a difference, please raise your hand. If you think European citizens cannot make a difference, please raise your hand. Any undecided? Thank you for coming to this debate.